So when I was testing the cameras of the iPhone 14, I was surprised by their capabilities. Despite having only a 12 megapixel main camera, it performs better than the other smartphone with 50 megapixel camera sensors. I mean, it's not always about the pixel count of a camera sensor. It's always about the size, the lens, and the chipset that the smartphone comes with. So in this video, you will see its full camera capabilities. I will test its main camera, ultra-wide camera, in daytime and low light shots. Well, let's delve into the explanation of iPhone 14's camera sensors. The main camera utilizes 12 megapixel sensor, which is coupled with a 26mm lens with an aperture of f1.5, which is awesome. For those of you who don't know about the aperture, well, the aperture of cameras acts like a window. The larger the window, the more light can come through it. Plus, this 12 megapixel sensor has a pixel size of 1.9 microns. The lens of the main camera has a sapphire crystal lens cover, which will help in removing reflections. Now that you have some information of the main camera sensor of the iPhone 14, let's take a look at some images that I captured with the iPhone 14's main camera. So, the main camera is the same as they used in the last generation Pro models, the iPhone 13 Pro series. So it's really at the top level when it comes to image quality. Plus, there is the new photonic engine, which works amazingly fast and doing really well. Plus, f1.5 aperture is also doing its thing. I mean, I've captured these images in daylight, so there is no noise at all. And this main camera has an ISO range from 32 to 6000, so that's also good. The dynamic range is also really awesome at this point. Also, I am amazed by how good this 12 megapixel camera sensor really is. I mean, it's only 12 megapixel, but I know it can easily outperform the latest 50 megapixel camera sensors out there. Plus, the HDR was on by default, so most of the images are with HDR. Plus, I am moving too fast with the pictures, so if you want to see it, pause the video and see it by yourself. Now, look at me. I must say, these are the best shots my friend ever captured of me. Look at the dynamic range. I mean, look at it. I am so impressed by the photonic engine and the overall image quality. Now, portraits also come out exceptionally well. Well, I am trying to look like a model here. But, well, the portraits really did come out well. Here is the 2x mode of this iPhone 14 main camera. And man, it looks awesome. Look at this shot. It's just so great how well this 12 megapixel can perform. Well, I've recently reviewed the Redmi Note 13 Pro Plus 5G, and it has a 200 megapixel main camera. And I can easily say this, the 12 megapixel can outperform this 200 megapixel because of the image processing and faster chipset. I mean, the faster the chipset, the more it can get out of the main camera. You can also check out the full camera review of the Redmi Note 13 Pro Plus 5G right here. The ultra-wide camera of the iPhone 14 utilizes a 12 megapixel sensor, which is coupled with a 13mm lens with an aperture of f2.4. This ultra-wide camera delivers a remarkable 120-degree field of view. So let's test this ultra-wide camera. Now, the ultra-wide camera is also top-notch. I mean, look at these shots. Don't they look awesome? Well, I must say, it is one of the widest and best ultra-wide camera I have ever tested. I am particularly impressed with the dynamic range of the ultra-wide camera. Plus the details and the quality is also awesome. Also, it's 16mm, so it's really wide. And that's why I really love the cameras of the iPhone 14. Also, I did notice one thing. When I was testing the smartphone ultra-wide camera, it was really smooth to switch between the main and the ultra-wide camera, which you will see in the video. Plus, I am moving too fast with the pictures. So if you want to see it, pause the video and see it by yourself. If you really enjoyed this video, then a sub to the channel will be awesome. The video recording capabilities of the smartphone are off the charts. So let's explore the video recording capabilities of the iPhone 14 one by one. The 4K 60 FPS video looks awesome, delivering rich colors, a wide dynamic range, and nice color reproduction. The video recording capabilities of the iPhone 14 are truly remarkable, setting a new standard with its 4K 60fps video quality. This feature delivers exceptionally smooth and stable footage with outstanding results, surpassing the performance of its competitors. Well, the ultra-wide camera can also shoot at 4K at 60 frames per second, and it's exactly the same as the main camera. Stability, clarity, HDR, details, sharpness, and color reproduction are also impressive. Plus, one thing that is really nice about it is when you need to record wide videos, you can just switch to it, and the quality will be the same in daylight. The 4K main camera video quality offers outstanding clarity and stability, making it an ideal choice for capturing dynamic B-rolls footage, which can later be seamlessly transferred into stunning slow motion shots. As you can see, I have converted this shot into stunning slow motion. The Photonic engine really knows how to do its job. It handles the dynamic range really well, as well as other things like color reproduction, ISO, white balance, shutter speed, and all of that. Now, turning on the HDR mode on the 4K 60, the 4K 60fps HDR mode, I would say, is one of the best modes for those who want a saturated look in their videos, as it will pop up the colors and will have the best dynamic range. Well, I really love this mode because of its look. I mean, I don't have to go to the editor application and make the video a bit saturated, because with this HDR mode, the problem is solved. And I can say the same for the ultra-wide camera, as you can see. Now, I was testing the stabilization of the main camera in 4K 60fps HDR, and when I saw this, I was just shocked. I mean, I am running at full speed and there was complete chaos. So yeah, the stabilization is really working here. Plus, I don't understand why Xiaomi mobiles have OIS and EIS but don't work. I mean, here is the footage of the Redmi Note 13 Pro Plus 5G 4K 30fps. Look at how shaky it is, and here is the footage of the iPhone 14. Plus, the ultra-wide camera, I would say, isn't that stable, given that it doesn't have OIS. So yeah, let's just say it's also good at this point. On the other hand, the 4K 30fps videos are equally impressive. The optical image stabilization works extremely well here, and if you want to record in HDR, it provides videos rich in details. These videos exhibit the best dynamic range in both light conditions. I am genuinely surprised by the capabilities of these cameras. The 4K 30fps strikes a perfect balance between image stabilization and versatility. This mode showcases the effectiveness of the iPhone 14's stabilization features, while allowing users to switch to the ultra-wide camera, enhancing creative possibilities. Many smartphone users opt for this setting due to its consistent delivery of exceptional quality, rich details, and impressive dynamic range. But as you can see, switching between the main camera and the ultra-wide camera is exceptionally smooth, and that's why I really love these cameras of the iPhone 14. The 4K 24fps, I would say, is not that usable for many users. I mean, yeah, some users will shoot in this mode if there is not enough light, but for others, it's just not that usable. And yeah, you can also do the same with the ultra-wide camera, and both looks really awesome, as you can see. The 1080p 60fps video also looks great from both the main camera and the ultra-wide camera. For those seeking a compromise between quality and file size, the 1080p 60fps option is an excellent alternative. At the 4K 60, despite consuming less storage space, it maintains remarkable detail and stability, making it ideal for shooting TikTok videos or quicker reels. The flexibility to slow down footage adds an extra layer of creativity, highlighting the iPhone 14's impeccable dynamic range and overall details. Plus, I really love this mode because I can record an hour-long video without worrying about the size of the video. The 1080p 30fps video, on the other hand, also looks amazing. But if you have 4K 30fps capabilities on a smartphone, then recording in this mode will mean that you want to record some cinematic videos while utilizing less storage space, as it will take some of the best shots while utilizing less storage space. And if you want to record same scene with a wider view, then you can just switch to the ultra-wide mode and it will maintain the same quality and details. Look it for yourself. Now, the 720p at 30fps, I think, will not be used by many users. So let's ignore it as it's useless. Because when you have a 4K capability smartphone, then why on earth will someone record in 720p video? Now the action mode, well, it's quite impressive how good the footage looks on the iPhone 14 in action mode. I mean, say goodbye to the shaky videos if you enable this mode. Well, Here's a quick comparison of this action mode with normal mode in 4K 60 FPS. And as you can see, how stable the video looks as compared to the 4K 60 FPS. So let's say if you want to record some running videos as I'm doing, then this mode is for you. Plus, this action mode is also one of the best I've ever tested on this channel. Alright, one of the biggest and best features of this smartphone is the ability to record 4K cinematic videos. Just look at this video. Doesn't it look amazing? Well, of course it is. It resembles footage captured by a mirrorless camera, but it's actually shot on the iPhone 14. Well, this mode is my favorite as it records 4K at 30 frames per second. So if you want to record some B-rolls or want to have that professional background blur in your videos, then this mode can definitely do that. The iPhone 14 features a 12 megapixel front-facing camera. This 12 megapixel camera coupled with a 23mm lens with an aperture of f1.9. Let's test it. Well, the selfies did come out really great. Despite only being 12 megapixel, the HDR and the overall image quality are outstanding. And yeah, it's an amazing front-facing camera because it provides one of the best dynamic range and best overall details. Plus, I really like the natural skin tone. I mean, my skin tone is not oversaturated or not overexposed. In terms of video recording capabilities, this selfie camera can also record at the same resolution as the main camera at the back. Well, see for yourself. Here is the 4K 24 FPS in HDR and HDR. Now the 4K 30 FPS with HDR and HDR. Now the 4K 60 with HDR and HDR. Now the 1080p 30 with HDR and HDR. Now the 1080p 60 with HDR and HDR. Now the cinematic mode, I can easily say, well, from over all these videos, I can easily say the HDR one looks awesome. So yeah, it's an amazing selfie camera for videos also. So there you have it all. If you are looking for a best camera smartphone, but your budget is around $600, then there is no other smartphone that offers as much as good quality and camera capabilities than this iPhone 14. I mean, you saw it for yourself. If you ask me that should you buy the smartphone for camera purpose, then the answer is yes. I highly recommend this smartphone. In fact, I have shot an entire OnePlus 7T review video on this iPhone 14, which by the way looks amazing. So if you want to see more of its camera capabilities, then you can also watch this video for more insights. But for now, that's enough for this video. If you found this review helpful and useful, please consider subscribe to my channel and press the bell icon to never miss a new video from my channel. And if you like this video, then give it a thumbs up and leave your thoughts in the comment section below. So my name is Hamza, this is Headstick, and see you in the next video. If you want to watch the full review of the iPhone 14, then that video is right here. And if you want to watch the full gaming capabilities of the iPhone 14, then that video is right here. Thank you for watching.